Hi, welcome back to WMSD TV News. I'm Brandon Bax reporting for this week's newscast. Stoneman Douglas has been tightening its security recently. Here's Rain Welser with the story.
School staff has become more strict over IDs. In the morning, staff members are stopping and checking IDs. If you have multiple, they are taking them for safety reasons.
Well, IDs have always been strict. However, we've been implementing a policy as some things have been brought to our attention that students are wearing multiple IDs and IDs from old years. So we're doing an initiative to make sure that everyone on campus is who they say they are. And we do that by making sure that their ID is on them at all times and it matches the student that has it around their neck.
We've caught students with at least 5 pictures of old IDs and things like that on their lanyard. Couple reasons. Either a kid is giving their extra ID to a friend to get extra lunch, or they could be losing them and kids could pick them up and they could be used for other things.
If you come to school without an ID, you will get a temporary one. And if you bring your ID and have multiple, they will check them and ask why.
It impacts me going into school because sometimes I'm late, but I like the fact that they are taking the extra precaution to check IDs.
ID checks in the morning are really inconvenient, especially if I'm in a rush, because they'll stop me for no reason, and I think it's a big waste of time.
It's definitely made it slower in a way, but even though I feel it's necessary, I don't think we should be as strict with how many IDs we're wearing and all that.
This is Rain Welser reporting for WMSD TV News.
With the recent temperature drops, students have been changing their fashion in order to adapt to this rapid change. Here's Daniel Miller telling us about the story.
The t-shirts are turning to long sleeves. It's January at MSD, and the temperature is dropping from Florida's usual comfortable 80s to the 70s, 60s, 50s, even 40s. So what better time is there than to wear your winter outfits? Winter clothes are a nice blend of cool colors and layers, and this can be built upon in thousands of ways, but always usually following some sort of fashion style that's close to the wearer. So what are students wearing here at MSD because of the cold weather?
Winter clothes and winter fashion is honestly my favorite. I'm a big fan of oversized clothes and really that comfy sort of feeling with it. So honestly, this type of weather is my favorite because I get to really wear clothes like what I'm wearing right now.
So I have this leather jacket I got as a gift a few years ago. My dad's older leather gloves, which I really like. They I would say they match. And then I'm wearing just typical jeans. It's definitely nice to wear something different than my typical Hollister getup.
I enjoy the comfy, baggy winter clothes.
So what I'm wearing right now is basically a white sweater with a turtleneck underneath because I need to double up layers for the winter season. And then really just a plaid pants pattern and a headband because I really got out of the shower this morning and I just didn't want to do my hair.
Normally I just wear a Hollister shirt with Hollister shorts, which is kind of basic, easy to match. Black or gray shorts with a solid color short sleeve.
My usual sense of fashion, I would say, is really oversized clothing that I really just enjoy wearing. The comfy sort of home feeling kind of. I don't really like the tight, kind of figure exemplifying wear. I'm more of a baggy clothing person.
Shorts and a t-shirt.
Brr. It's getting cold, so make sure you stay warm and explore your own style with winter fashion.
Mr. Jeter, one of our own astronomy teachers and our garden instructor, has been an active part of the community for years. Here's Joshua Cramerson to fill us in on the topic.
When I say give a warning, I mean this. They literally called up the country of Sudan and said, by the way, you're going to get hit by an asteroid in the morning. Good luck with that.
Marjorie Stoneman Douglas has a colorful cast of teachers, but one that stands out among them is Mr. Kyle Jeter, MSD's lone astronomy teacher. Mr. Jeter is most well known for teaching astronomy, taking an interest in only age 5, but it goes much deeper than that. He's also in charge of the astronomy club and their famous astronomy nights, where members gather at Marjorie's garden to watch what they can find within the cosmos.
A meteor is passing, the sky is clear, he'll say,
let's go do astronomy night, and we'll get to see it.
About Marjorie's Garden, Mr. Jeter is actually the founding father of it. After seeing an opportunity with some unused land in 2016, Mr. Jeter and some other teachers started the Marjorie's Garden project, along with the Garden Club, which meets every weekend to work on improving the quality of the garden.
To my surprise, we were given a long stretch of land that wasn't going to be used for anything. It was kind of in an awkward place next to the tennis courts. And then my friends, my teacher friends, my science teacher friends got involved, like Mr. Simpson, and we just rolled with it from there.
Along with his passion for astronomy and Marjorie's Garden, you can also find Mr. Jeter working at the Parkland Library every Saturday, helping out any patron looking for a good book. Mr. Jeter is a people person, and the library is a great place for him to talk to many different kinds of people and make new friends.
At the library, it's only about 10 of us total. So, and they're really nice people. It's a nice little team to work with. They're really, we have a good time with that. And, you know, it's a pleasant work environment.
Overall, Mr. Jeter is an outstanding teacher who works hard to passionately teach astronomy, build a safe haven for those students, and most importantly, better the lives of all who speak to him. Mr. Jeter is also a well-known public speaker. For him, the future is bright, and the stars are within reach. This is Joshua Kramerson reporting for WMSD TV News.
Up next, we have reporter Nikki Deraspino reporting on how JROTC's retired Lieutenant Colonel Anders has been reflective upon his military experience and how it helps him to teach a class.
Being away from family, spending years overseas, no days off, missing birthdays, these are all things that active duty soldiers in the military must go through when they are deployed. These factors all have an incredible impact on the life of a soldier, but more importantly, the human in the uniform. We interviewed MSD's JROTC instructor, Cole Anders, to see how the military has impacted his life and how it has impacted the way he teaches JROTC.
All right, 23 years in the Army. The biggest things it taught me is that, hey, the Army's a great profession. It's a great career. It opens a lot of doors, provides a lot of great opportunities. I don't know. I don't know. That's a great question. No other jobs really jumped out at me. Army's just the one that said that's what I needed to do. Oh yeah, definitely. Army's all about people, just as teaching is. Take care of your people, they'll take care of you. Take the time to teach and train your soldiers, and they will do what they're supposed to do. Same way with students, take the time to teach and train them, they'll do what's expected. Hey, if you want to do it, do it. It's absolutely a great profession. Join the Army, see the world. If you do decide to join the Army, join any military force, take advantage of all the opportunities that it provides. A lot of those is getting to travel to exotic places and experiencing other cultures.
This is Nicholas Deraspino, coming with MSD News.
That's all for this week, Eagles. This has been Brandon Bax reporting to you for WMST TV News, and I'll see you next week.